action. B, the Hague Convention on Jurisdiction applicable or recognition, enforcement, cooperation in respect of parental responsibilities and measures for the protection of children. And C, the Hague Convention on International Recovery of Children Support and other forms of family maintenance. Honorable Speaker, I noted that several members did support and others opposed the ratification of the convention, noting their significance in protecting the children of this country as provided for in Article 53 of the Constitution. Honorable Speaker, I noted yesterday Honorable Ouda and Honorable Karuma did raise several issues, including the question of why, as a country, we need to ratify the convention in light of Article 53 of the Constitution, which already provides for the rights of the children and recently enacted the Robust Children Act of 2022. Honorable Speaker, allow me to inform the members that in preparing the report, we were not only guided by the treaty making and ratification of Act 2022, but we also combed through the entire Constitution and the Children Act of 2022, and all that the Hague Convention is doing is to assist our women, children, and men who may have orders issued by Kenyan court relating to custody, access, parental responsibility, and maintenance to those whose order recognized in other countries, through the Office of the Attorney General, the Ministry of Labor and Social Protection, and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and our foreign mission to facilitate the execution of the court orders. The conventions are therefore in compliance with the Constitution and the United Nations Convention on Children's Rights, which as a country we are member. It is also notable that the committee was also guided by the advice of the Office of the AG in making its report, in particular in relation to the Constitution and legislation implication of the.
Have you lost your microphone? Can you give a microphone to the Honorable Alice?
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, finally, our decision to recommend the ratification of the three conventions was not just guided by the mere fact that the other countries have ratified. We examined the convention versus the requirement of the Treaty Making and Ratification Act 2012. The Act has 16 listed requirements which guided the ratification process, including the views of the public, national interest, constitutional implication, and obligation imposed on the Kenyan by the treaty. This must be adhered to before a convention finds its way here and is ratified. Consequently, whereas many countries in the world have ratified this convention, I stand here to say, as the committee, we recommended ratification of the convention, cognizant that the convention shall promote the children's right under Article 53 of our Constitution. I also observed that there are several issues that members noted that may not have been included in the Hague Convention, and more so the issue that the committee should have considered on the three conventions separately, despite the fact that they are closely related. Honorable Speaker, you know, when the Chinese came here to Kenya and were constructing superhighway, we were left with so many Chinese children, and they went back to their country, and right now they are Kenyan citizens. As well as when you go to Narumoro, there are so many children from Britain, and the soldiers went back to their countries. Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, recently I visited Canada, and I met a Kenyan lady there who they moved or relocated to Canada as a family. And Honorable Speaker, as they went there as a family, the man decided to come back to the country of origin, which is Kenya, and left the wife and the children back in Canada, and the wife was not working. All what these treaties are saying, Honorable Speakers, is we take good care of our children. And I'm telling men in this house, don't be afraid. Maybe you went there, Honorable Karuma, and you left some people in Britain or in America, in a right note, Honorable Speaker, and you are worried what Wazungus will do to you once these treaties and conventions are passed here at the floor of the House. And I want to say, Honorable Speaker, it is all about protecting our children. If you are not guilty, I don't see why you are afraid for this treaty to pass. If you know you are very honest and a good man, let us pass this treaty to protect our children. Furthermore, these children are your blood. Whether you are told to take responsibility of them, there is nothing wrong with that. They are just telling you, give them maintenance. Make sure that the way you treat your child in the house is the same way your child somewhere is being treated. Don't leave these children with nobody to take good care of them. So you are afraid that if this one goes to the Hague, you will be forced, you will be compelled. You will be compelled to take care of your children. That's what this treaty is all about, Honorable Speaker. Yes, and I'm asking this House, Honorable Speaker, thank you very much. We take this advice, and in the future we will endeavor to table separate report for each of the convention and to ease reference by Honorable